Hello, this is week 17 for second and third grade music, distance learning. And today we're going to talk about some winter things. And we're going to listen to a song called Snowman Joe. We're going to learn it. And we're going to listen to how the song moves its melody. And sometimes songs start at the bottom and they get higher. Sometimes they start high and they get low. Sometimes they jump all over the place. And so I want you to listen to this the first time, and then we're going to look and see how the melody goes, where the notes go, if they go higher or lower, or if they repeat, or if they jump around. So listen, this is called Snowman Joe. I'll sing it this time. Try and sing it along with this time. Here we go. Ready? We made some giant snowballs on a winter day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. This time I want to show you how the notes move. If we're looking at a piece of music, like if we were over at church and we were opening a songbook, all of these notes right here are middle C. Remember, middle C is the boy who needed a place to live. All of these stay here. We made some giant snowballs. Now, if you notice, this goes up a little bit higher, and all of these notes are underneath line number 1. The next line, on a winter's day. The next, and now all of these are on line number 1. All of them stay the same. We put them both together and now they move up 1 spot to space number 1. Hope that they would stay. Now they're going up a little bit more. Now this is line number 2. All of these notes are sitting on line number 2, so they're all going to sound the same. We found some rocks for eyes, and now we're up to the space, 1 more spot higher. Carrot for his nose, Then these notes are all sitting on line number 4. We put a hat on top, and space number 3, called him Snowman Joe. So if you look at that, all of these notes are spending the same, they're staying on this very same note, and so they don't get any higher and they don't get any lower. Then these go up a little bit higher. This goes up 1 spot. These go up 1 spot. They go up and they get a little bit higher and a little bit higher, like if you're building a snowman. Hang on here. So let me sing this for you, okay? So you can kind of sing it with me. We made some giant snowballs. Now it goes a little bit higher. On a winter's day, move up 1 spot. We put them both together and we move up to the next spot. We hope that they would stay. Put it up another spot. We found some rocks for eyes and move up another note. Carrot for his nose. 1 more note up higher. We put a hat on top and higher. Called him Snowman Joe. And if we're looking, I'm going to move this over to here to our little circles that are on the board, or little balls that are on the board. And if this is the very same thing, we start at the bottom. We did a bunch of notes. We made some giant snowballs. Then we moved up 1 spot. On a winter's day, move it up. We put them both together and we move up again. Hoped that they would stay. Move up again. We found some rocks for eyes and up again. Carrot for his nose, up again. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. Then the last part of the song, and I need to make sure I look at it so I don't forget the words. It starts at the very top and then it goes all the way down, one at a time. Up until now, we stay on this note for a little while and we say some words. Then we stay on this note at the very end of the song, it goes like this. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. So at this time, the beginning of the song, we gradually get a little bit higher, higher and higher and higher. At the end, the last line of the song, we start at the top and we go down and it moves faster. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. So I want to show you what this looks like if we were going to play, if I was going to play bells with it. These are our xylophones, okay? And very, very same thing, the very, very same situation where when you're playing xylophones, the longest little metal bars are the low notes. And the more you move it to the right, the shorter they get, and that means they're going to get higher. So listen carefully. See how the more I move to the right, like on a piano too, the more you move to the right, the tinier the bars get, and the tiny bars are higher than the low bars. This is the short bar, tiny bar, low bar. So I'm going to play our little song, Snowman Joe, and I want you to listen to how we do it. I'm going to start right here. We made some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. Now this is the part of the song where we start at the top and we go this direction, so it's going to get a little bit lower. So we say, when the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. Try that again. We start at the top. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to sing it and play it at the same time. And you can just pay attention and listen to how when at the end of each line we go up one more spot. Listen carefully, like this. We made some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman. Now it goes down. When the sun comes out, the snowman melts away. So that is what it looks like when you're playing an instrument and you move up one spot every time when we're singing it, and we're just we're using our circles on the board. Same thing again, we start at the bottom. We made some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We put them both together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. So that is a song where we use and you could even use your hands. You can go like this. We made some giant snowballs, a little bit higher, on a winter's day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. Try that with you. Try it using your hands. I'm going to sing it, but I want you to move your hands. Start at the bottom. Every time we get a little bit higher with my voice moves higher, so my hand's going to move higher. Try that with your hands. We made some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. Now we start at the top. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. Now, this time, I'm going to show you, I'm going to send you a little assignment on Seesaw where you are going to, where you're going to go on Seesaw and you are going to do a little interactive activity with the snowman. So I want you to watch carefully and I'm going to show you what to do. I actually have to erase I was using my markers for the last song when I was showing you how all the notes stayed the same. So this will be easier. This is what you're going to find on your Seesaw page. And it is an assignment. And there is a teacher that is going to tell you. The song that's over here is a little different song than what we're used to, but don't worry about that. That's not the song we just sang. But this is a fun activity. It's the very same thing. If this was our song, our snowman song, we would say, we made some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We put them all together and we hoped that they would stay. We found some rocks for eyes and a carrot for his nose. We put a hat on top and we called him Snowman Joe. When the sun comes out, our snowman melts away. That's what our song looked like when we made there's a snowman, that each little ball of the snowman gets a little bit higher and a little bit higher. And on your assignment, you can listen to the assignment, you can tap on it, a teacher will tell you, and there's a little pen, there's a little marker sign, and you can you can choose a different color. Actually, if this is a red circle, then turn your marker into a red marker and color the whole red circle in. Then this wants you to go and change your marker color to orange. Find your orange marker, color everything orange in this circle, change it to yellow, change it to green, change it to dark green, change it to purple, and change it to more of a dark pink, and then a red on top. So you can go ahead and maybe while you're coloring the snowman, you can go ahead and sing that song. We made us some giant snowballs on a winter's day. We hope that we put them all together. Just you can sing it if you want to. You can listen to it if you want to. But the activity today is to color our snowballs, each the color of the circle that the snowball is at. And remember that these are getting a little bit tinier, just like my bars on my xylophone. The lowest ones were the lowest notes, and they were longer and bigger, just like these snowballs are longer and bigger. Okay, so this gets a little bit higher, it's a little bit higher, a little bit higher. When we're drawing a picture, you can see that they're getting higher and tinier. When we're listening to our xylophone, my bars start with the bigger bars, and the more I move to the right, they get a little bit shorter. The bars get shorter, and then they get higher and higher, just like this. And if I wanted to, I could tip my xylophone this direction, and this would be this is like a snowman. I start at the bottom. To make sure you can see it. I'm starting at the bottom. I'm going a little bit higher, like a snowman, a little bit higher. They get a little bit shorter, and they get the sound goes higher as we go. So I would like you to finish this, do this crayon coloring thing, and then you can click return and send it back to me. And I would like to see what your snowman looks like when we're done. Just a little activity to remind us that when you get higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, our voice also goes higher. There are some songs where you jump all over the place and you don't go one note right next to another. You jump from here to there and all over the place. But in this particular song, it's a good song because you don't jump around. You stay right next to it. Sometimes you stay right next to it going higher. Sometimes you stay next to it going lower. So go ahead and sing our song a little bit, and you can rerun this and sing along with me. And you can go ahead, then you can do your activity on Seesaw. Talk to you later. Bye.